What's going to happen to my accounts once I place them with your office? Well, instead of getting too deep into the weeds and asking questions like how many collection calls are going to be made, how many letters are going to be sent, things of that nature, it's probably better to look at it from kind of a 30,000-foot view. If you want to have markers in there, it's probably better to break it up into time increments. One that nobody has a choice about is the 30-day validation period. That's law, and that's the consumer's time to dispute either part or all of the balance that was placed with that collection partner. Also, there are certain responsibilities that the collection partner has. Simply put, they cannot do anything that's going to overshadow that consumer's right to validate that debt within that first 30 days. So from that point, the next marker you want to set is 90 days of collection activity. Or during that 90-day period, what's going to happen is the accounts are going to break up into different buckets. You're going to have some where they don't have good demographic information, so those will be considered skip trace accounts. They're going to have to find good contact information. You'll have some that'll pay off, you'll have some that'll be on payment plans, some they have reached the consumer, but the consumer is not in a position to make a commitment, and then some where they haven't talked to consumers at all yet. They're not getting answers, or they're leaving messages, things of that nature. Then the next marker you want to set is 6 months, which is an additional 90 days. During that period, that's when the collection partner is going to start to get to know your customers are going to get to know the collection partner. They're going to kind of figure out ways to see how the consumers are going to pay. That's pretty much where the collection partner learns how to get over the objections that the consumers are giving them as far as paying the balance, or at the very least setting up on payment plan. So at 6 months, you want to check in and see, how that's going. What kind of results are they getting? You should be getting reports. The results are not always in the numbers. Sometimes there is nuance in the collection industry, and you probably want to learn about what nuance is making your portfolio behave in certain ways. Because at 9 months, that's when you pretty much have a good idea of what recovery is going to look like. However, you should be developing strategies at that point. Because at 1 year, that's the sweet spot. In order to get you to 1 year, you have to have something to do other than making phone calls and sending letters. So set some goals, develop some strategies at 9 months, and then at 12 months, that's when you're going to make a lot of big decisions. Or at least it's a good starting point to start making decisions. Because at 1 year, you kind of know everything. You know what the workflow is going to look like. You know what's going to basically happen on the accounts. You know what your recovery is going to look like, how many out of 10 are paying, that sort of thing. And what recovery on that particular portfolio is going to look like over time. Typically, initial placements with a new collection partner are usually older accounts. I wouldn't stick with just those when you're placing accounts. As new collection matters arise, get those placed with that collection partner, because you want to see what kind of job they're going to do on those as well. That will give you the best data that you could possibly get within that 12-month period to determine if that relationship is going to be beneficial to your business. Hello, Sean Martin, Director of Business Engagement. So if you like this video, be sure to follow us on LinkedIn and YouTube.
But don't forget to visit our website, check out the services we have to offer. Essentially, Partners Financial Services is a full-service accounts receivable management firm. So we specialize in billing, loan servicing, and debt collections. Some of the industries that we serve are the education industry, everything from a proprietary school all the way up to a college, university, higher educational level. Also banking, financial institutions, credit unions, and then a handful of miscellaneous industries that we do some debt collections for. So yeah, give us a call, send us an email, let us know what you have in mind, and we can see if our services can line up with your objectives and help you get in a better place than you are today.